What's up, everybody? Welcome to New Orleans, Louisiana. There's the skyline of the city in front of us. We're gonna drive through the city and look at some of the real streets. Now, I'm not from New Orleans, so I don't know where the worst hoods are. This is just a title for a video. We're just gonna drive around and see what we can find. Yep, 9:30 at Saturday night, so it's kind of late. Just freestyle drive to New Orleans. I don't know if I'm supposed to stop there now or what the crap. We are in the streets of New Orleans tonight, guys. I know I have one subscriber who's going to be happy to see this. I got one particular subscriber who I know will be happy to see this video. Not in there, looks good. We got to get back in there. Real streets of New Orleans at night, y'all. Careful with that bicycle in the dark like that. Nice. I love how that exhaust sounds. It's kind of deep. It's not ridiculous. It's just nice and deep. When people get exhaust systems in their car, it just sounds like crap. That was like a nice, deep, like a woo. I'm terrified of these streets where they're like this because you cannot escape this. Like, it's like Philadelphia, where if somebody wanted to box you on, they could easily do it. It's just like Philadelphia. This is it right here. This is hood right here. But I don't like these streets, man. Like, that's one thing I don't like about like Philadelphia. Because in all the other cities, you go to the hoods, you can drive off. But here, somebody wanted to like set a trap to ambush you. They box you in with cars. You have nowhere to go. So we're in the real streets of New Orleans now. Tourist parts where you're not supposed to go to. Tourists aren't allowed here. Sketchy for real. stopping. Oh, I see. This is the neighborhood you can see coming through on the highway. Yeah, this is Grammy out here. See how that intersection, how that other person just about almost intersected us? Walking, I just blew a stop sign. This is sketchy out here for real. Kind of reminds me of New Jersey. Or Cuba, actually. It has like that Caribbean kind of feel to it. That's a long way going this way.
Well, a lot of Cuba was built by the French and the Spanish.
Yeah, same people. Built by the same people. No doubt about that. Same people that built Cuba built these places. The French and the Spaniards.
Is that a cat or a dog?
A cat, man. But this is grimy out here. This is gutter for real, man. We're on the 7th Ward. That's a long way right there. GPS Holly Grove.
Head west on North Miro Street, then take back to Rowe Avenue.
How far is it?
Turn left to stay on
Like
North Miro
5
Street,
miles
then
from
turn
here.
left onto St. Bernard Avenue.
St. Bernard.
Turn left onto St. Bernard Avenue.
Can you turn left here? Or is it by the highway?
Head
Maybe tourists out here too from other places. I don't know what the crap they thinking this is.
Arizona.
Yeah. We're not the only tourists out here. This street looks real hood right here. In all directions.
in a quarter mile, turn left onto the ramp to I-610 West. Left onto the ramp to I-610
Yeah, last
West.
time I was here, the city was terrifying, like in all honesty. In all honesty, it's definitely not the same city it used to be. That's all new right there. Look, all that.
Yeah.
Some parts, like when we came up on the interstate, those parts over there look really bad.
Yeah.
They all have like tarps on the roof and stuff. Welcome to New Orleans, Louisiana, the real streets. We're not doing the tourist route today. We're gonna show you guys what the actual like inner city streets of New Orleans look like, and we're gonna go into some of the worst neighborhoods. Now, the city's got hundreds of areas that are bad, so it's not reasonable for us to go into every last one of them in the one night drive. So we're gonna drive into a few places and show you guys the real streets of New Orleans. Now, it's our first time going into New Orleans outside of the tourist areas, so I don't know what to expect. Honestly, I've heard some horrible things, but we'll see what it's really about. We ate here at a place. What was it called, Katie? Galaxy Mexican restaurant. The food was probably some of the best. How much did it come out to with tip?
$97.
Eating in New Orleans is not cheap.
Yeah.
And it was a miracle that we even found a place
And you bought a bottle.
of rum, which was useful because as soon as I left, a guy came begging at me, and I just said, "Here, man, take the bottle," and that was, that got him to leave. New Orleans is extremely dangerous, despite the fact that it's a tourist destination. They got Mardi Gras stuff going on downtown, so it was so packed we couldn't get to the hotel we wanted, couldn't get to the restaurant we wanted. So we ended up. I said, "Let me go into the 9th Ward, just drive towards this part of the city." And I know for a fact that over this way, we'll be able to find places that are not packed because the tourists don't come to these parts. Every once in a while, tourists will come out here, but for the most part, tourists really shy away from this part of the city because it's so dangerous. Said right?
Yeah.
Our initial order,
And that included the rum.
that included a bottle of agave tequila or whatever.
Yeah. A little
The
chili.
New
You won't
Orleans,
want to have
New
it. Yeah.
Orleans food is incredible. These are the neighborhoods I want to tour. I'm just trying to find an area where I can turn.
Yeah. thing I'm a little sad about was I didn't get to have bread pudding while I was here.
Check out this gas station here. Oh snap! They got donuts and everything.
Yeah.
We would play games in New Orleans. Ever. And our vehicle's pretty big and massive, so it kind of.
Gonna be able to.
I'll pull it over. I'll figure it out. But yeah, it's a big vehicle, and New Orleans is a crazy, wild city, man. Like the type of city where you don't want to play no games, and you know, it's wild out here. It's a very, very, very dangerous city. Love that El Camino, bro. Is that a little food truck in the middle of the road?
Yeah.
Are you allowed, if you're from New Orleans, are you allowed to park in the middle of the road or not? How's that work?
Smells good.
That's where we should have ate, probably. That's probably the good food right there. But New Orleans is a wild city, man. You have to be alert to your surroundings. And again, we're going to go outside of the tourist parts. We're going to go in neighborhoods that are not for tourists. I like how they purposely closed off that neighborhood there. And again, I'm not familiar with the neighborhood. I just know there's a few neighborhoods. Can you tell me what area we're in? I wanted to go in the lower 9-4, which is over here, but I think we passed a lot. It looks neat on the street, so I want to stay on the street for a little bit. Let's have a window on.
Holy Cross.
Okay, cool.
And then this side is.
Is it still lower 9-4?
This side is lower.
Lower 9-4?
I can't tell where I am.
Just click on lower 9-4. Find yourself.
Okay.
You'll see lower 9-4. Click on that, and then it'll open up the lower 9-4.
We're running parallel to it,
Okay, cool.
just so you know.
Okay, cool. So if I go that way, you'll be in it.
Yeah.
This is a one way? Do not enter. One
Do not answer.
way. I need you to charge the GoPro, and I think.
And I'm charging it.
Okay, cool. I don't like the way you said, and I'm charging it. Like you know everything. You don't know crap.
Don't doubt me.
Huh?
Don't doubt me, boy.
It's not that I doubt you, it's that I forgot. So why don't you grab your Yankee and shove it up your Yankee? Ow. Let's go. Come on. Come on, let's do it. Are these all one ways? They're all one ways. What the crap? It's like they don't want tourists to accidentally go in there.
I think that was the purpose.
That is why they did that.
Yeah.
The reason they did that is because they purposely don't want tourists. It's like they're all one ways. Like, how do you get in there?
You gotta be from here to know.
This isn't one way? This one's blocked off. It's like they purposely have it blocked off so that like
No.
tourists are coming to the restaurant.
Kind of.
No, they got this is totally done on purpose.
Yeah.
You bet. Let's see if one of these streets isn't a one way. New Orleans is not a joke, man. It's way more dangerous than like 99% of the huts we go to. Okay, so we're in the part of New Orleans you're not supposed to be in as a tourist. Cool.
Didn't we do this last time? But we weren't.
No,
filming?
we didn't. We weren't. No, we did not. Last time we were here, the only thing is that the Magnolia projects when we were here last time hadn't been knocked down, and they were right next to downtown, so we were right near that.
Okay.
I know they're fixing roads, but like I'm almost certain. Like, are we still paralleling it or what?
We're in it.
We're in it. Okay. So we're in the lower 9-4. Basically, I don't know anything about New Orleans other than what I've heard on like Birdman and Lil Wayne and C Murder mixtapes. So I'm just going off of that car's going that way. So it must be a street.
And mine, the only thing I've ever heard was CNN after Katrina.
Yeah, so it's not like that car did stop though. I don't want to scare it into thinking I'm following it.
Yeah.
They're like everything's closed. There's like tires everywhere. There's a big road that goes across. This is it right here. Alright, cool. Taqueria La Coyoa or Coyota. Either way,
I ate good food today.
that was the best Mexican food I've ever had. The price
know.
was insane. I mean, literally,
I told you we should.
we ordered like 2 tacos and a quesadilla, and it shows up, and they're like tiny. I was like, "There's no way."
I kind of figured that it would be that way.
Yeah.
And I was trying to steer you toward like having us get both rice and beans so we could be more full.
Either way, the rice and beans were large, and they weren't Mexican style; they were Cuban style,
Yeah.
which is kind of off.
Yeah.
But whatever. Let's stop here at this intersection, see how long it takes before somebody has a go at us. Cajun Joe's.
Yeah.
So I figured out, since we're already in New Orleans, and I'm already upset at the fact I couldn't get anything Okay, so this street goes across. We'll take this street. Let's go that way. Liquor and wine. Okay. It's pretty quiet, actually. Now, they got worse parts than this, for sure. Let's go back the other way. Let's see what it looks like this way. See if we can pick out. This is the area that had a lot of damage of everything. When they're not trying to, like, scam me or something. Let's go this way. Pretty bad along St. Roche and all that, and South Forward. That looks pretty bad too.
It might be that like a lot of people who live around here are downtown right now.
I don't know. Maybe because the market already is on time. I have no idea. Either way, we're here. But that was, in fact, the best Mexican food I've ever had.
It was really good.
We did have to order more. Like, I was like, okay, let's grab, like, another portion. I was like, okay, this time give me 4 tacos and another quesadilla, and we split all that, and then it was enough to get by.
I had the first round, I had a shrimp taco. And it was really good. I was expecting there to be, it said it was going to have sweet potatoes, and it didn't. But the shrimp was so good. I didn't even mind.
That one guy that came up to me, I don't know how he knew we had finished eating, because I had been like a hawk watching in every corner around us to know our surroundings, and somehow he knew exactly when we were getting up to. Like he basically like was watching us. I don't know where from, but I was like, whatever. I knew I picked up a bottle of rum because I knew at some point it's just whatever somebody crossed me, I was like to bother me, so here, I just take that and leave. That's pretty much how that went down. Lots of glare on the windshield, and I'm sorry guys, I've done everything I could to have a clean windshield tonight, and it hasn't been happening. There's so many bugs and mosquitoes and everything coming into New Orleans that it's just insane.
It could just be a lot of people are downtown right now.
I mean, I don't know. They're building a lot too. I wonder what land costs out here, despite the fact that it's like the worst place you could ever live. I mean, literally. I mean, what happened was already an indication it's a bad place to live. Below sea level and all that crap. Been hit by hurricanes all the time. Oh yeah, oh, we're dead.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. You can't go that way, can you?
No, that's the water.
No. Probably.
Gotta like stretch.
Let's get up out of here. Let's go on the record and see what land goes for.
$20,000.
Empty lot?
Yeah, $20,000. 20 and up.
It's just a weird place for a city. I mean, I understand back in the day when they built the city, you would have wanted to be here because of the mouth of Mississippi. It's almost natural that it would be a big city here. But today, that you don't depend on these, you know, don't depend on all that. Oh, look at the skyline, unbelievable. It's right off to the right, left. I mean, y'all can't see it, but incredible skyline. We should do like a video. That back there, down in there looks pretty bad. New Orleans has the best food. Like, I've never been disappointed by ever food, other than the price tag. I mean, that was $99 with tip, right? It was $99. Fine, rolling through these neighborhoods here. This looks a little bit more urban and all that. It seemed really sketchy the way we came in earlier. The way we came in earlier seemed really sketchy. On the way over here.
Yeah.
GPS Holly Grove and see how long it would take to drive to there. And hopefully, like, it will take us on a route that doesn't involve going through the center city. What they call Midtown, I guess, is what the locals call it, I think.
We are adjacent to Musicians Village.
Yeah.
And then there's Florida.
Florida's supposed to be really bad. We'll go through there, okay?
Mm-hmm.
GPS.
And then there's Florida.
GPS Holly Grove. I don't want to take to get to Holly Grove. Florida, we want to drive around when we get to it because it's supposed to be really bad. This is starting to look shady in here. Look at this.
That's 12 minutes.
Yeah, this is definitely to Holly Grove.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Is this Florida on the other side of this bridge right here? This looks pretty hood right here. What a cool city, man.
We're in St. Cloud.
Okay, so Florida, we want to drive around. No, are we there yet?
Yeah, we're around Florida. If you go up to the next main street.
Left or right? Florida's supposed to be really bad.
You'll go to the right,
Cool.
and then when you get to Florida, you'll go to the left.
So this area here is Florida.
Yeah,
This definitely looks out
yeah.
here. There's a detour. So go right on this street here.
Yeah, go right.
Yeah, this definitely looks more hood out here, more active. Popping, man. This definitely looks more hood out here.
And you're gonna go to
Alameda.
Yeah, just keep going here on Franklin, and you'll get to Florida.
Alright, cool. You keep me posted.
And you'll make
keep
a
going
right.
straight or this way?
Keep going straight.
Alright, because the street's kind of over there, right there. Save a lot, except it's called an Ave a lot since the S is missing. Hey, and the City Trends. What else do you need in a shopping plaza? Save a lot in the City Trends. That's all you really need right there. It looks really hood in here. I love the style of houses here. It's so cool. It looks so inner city and like gangster. It looks so cool. Do they have red light cameras here? If you feel like you don't want to blow a red light. Is it overcut? Where's it at?
How I figured it out.
Oh, that street there. We're taking some.
Yeah, you're
You
gonna
figured
go
out
up.
some driving. This is St. Roch. This is supposed to be pretty bad too.
Yeah.
St. Row, I think. I can't remember how you pronounce it. I don't know. I'm not from here, like I said, y'all. We're just exploding.
You're almost to Florida, and you're gonna take a right on Florida.
When I get to street Florida, it's not the street. It's like the neighborhood called Florida.
Yeah, Florida will take you there.
How far ahead?
Pretty close. There's gonna be a not yet.
Okay, car
Here,
behind.
you're gonna take that side.
Right here. Bro, like this is really hood.
There you go.
Okay. There's actually the Florida projects too, but they're gone. So we're going to Florida. It's supposed to be pretty bad. We can't just keep driving into dead ends in a city like this. Getting on the highway to get there.